Togo High Audiovisual and Communications Authority, the 9th of June, 2021. The 9th of June, 2023, 2-year detrimental extension in football. It is now known that the turnaround of games takes place in overtime. In Togo, the saddest and most despicable gun incidents take place after the term of the High Audiovisual and Communication Authority, HAAC, expired. And this, 2 years ago, to the day. The death of brother and sister Jacob Ahama might not have happened if other members of that HAAC were in office. According to reports, the brother on whom members of the institution poured their bile on late last week was a heart patient. Jacob Ahama suffered from the disease called big heart, of course. In other words, he would be allergic to intense pressure. Except those who gave him a bad time last week didn't care about his health. They've been around from 12 to 19 years, many of them are over 77 years past retirement age since belle lurette. But none of them think about emptying the seats. Far from it, since they have no honor and dignity. Otherwise they should remind the National Assembly that they are illegal and new heads would be welcome. And Mrs. Jacob, President of the National Assembly and Company, would do a good job by reminding for Nasing, head of state, that HAAC members are violating the law. If Togo is getting ready to hold general election, it's because the current term is coming to an end and the constitution provides for election to renew MPs. If not, any deputy would also be ready to go beyond the agreed mandate. Why would it be so for MPs, but not for unproductive and incompetent members who have become a sword of Damocles hanging over the heads of journalists? The HAAC is due to be renewed from the 9th of June, 2021. Today, it's been 24 months that they continue to receive their salaries, from taxes and taxes from the Togolese taxpayer. But for how much longer? I accuse X of being involved in Jacob Ahama's death, who might still be alive had he not been pressured and humiliated less than a week before. If at least those who claim to be more knowledgeable than the journalists we know in Togo left traces in the public media, we would still understand. None of these names ever come to the lips of citizens, except to call it nullity and mediocrity that never says its name. How old are each of these members? All you have to do is research to see for yourself. But their remarkable identity is that they are always in conflict with the language of Molière, with 1 or 2 exceptions. They were 09 as members of that institution and one had resigned after more than 5 years of inconsistency. So to date they are 08 members sitting illegally like penguins. How is the Togo going? In memory of this umpteenth death of journalists, we must change these old school old men, I said.